Hi everyone, this is Alex Villat. Tessa, Annika, and I are doing our ethical company presentation on Edwards Lifesciences. So, jumping right into it, Edwards Lifesciences is the global leader in patient-focused medical innovations for structural heart disease, as well as critical care and surgical monitoring. Driven by a passion to help patients, the company collaborates with the world's leading clinicians and researchers to address unmet healthcare needs. Edwards Lifesciences roots back to 1958, when Miles Lowell Edwards set out to build the first artificial heart. Edwards was a retired engineer, holding 63 patents in an array of industries, with an entrepreneurial spirit and a dream of helping patients with heart disease. His fascination with healing the heart was sparked in his teens, when he suffered from a rheumatic fever, which can scar heart valves and eventually cause the heart to fail.
So what does the company do? Edwards Lifesciences is a company that focuses on medical innovations for structural heart disease. It is also involved in critical care and surgical monitoring. They are committed to contributing to the global community, so they provide philanthropic support to important health-related and community causes. Heart valve technologies and critical care technologies are their focus. For heart valve technology, they offer tissue replacement heart valves and repair products, and also transcatheter heart valves for patients who are at higher risk for conventional valve replacement. Edwards surgical valves are proved to be durable long-term. For the critical care technology, Edwards works on hemodynamic monitoring devices. They strive to continue creating less invasive and even non-invasive devices that will still provide valuable hemodynamic insights for patients. Edwards is focused on helping clinicians enhance their knowledge and standardize practice in order to improve the quality and efficiency of care.
For the third consecutive year, Edwards Lifesciences received the 2019 World's Most Ethical Companies Award, resembling a global leader in defining and advancing the standards of ethical business practices. The Edwards Lifesciences Corporation has created the Edwards Global Integrity Program to comply with applicable federal and state laws and industry standards related to their products. Edwards is committed to ethics and compliance, as set forth in the standards, and their policies and procedures intended to help Edwards comply with relevant laws and regulations, industry codes, and best practices. Edwards has adopted the AdvaMed Code of Ethics on interactions with healthcare professionals and industry code of conduct. They ensure that collaboration between their company and patient organizations is always transparent and complies with local laws and regulations. To respect patients' groups' independence, Edwards states that they will not attempt to direct or control the organization's mission, leadership, or priorities, provide unsolicited advice or input outside the scope of specific agreement, or request the patient group to endorse or support a campaign that is run solely by Edwards. In terms of how I will apply this to my career, I believe that this is such a great company. Therefore, when I am receiving my BS in undergraduate school, I will apply for an internship at one of the Edwards facilities. As I do want to have a career in the medical field, it will be very interesting to intern at the company over the summer and understand the supply chain to manufacturing operations and information technology.
When I'm older, I aspire to go into the medical field, specifically on the research side. Edwards Lifesciences states that its company is driven by a passion to help patients, which reflects my own personal goals in the medical field. When I'm older, I strive to help the world through medical research. Ethics are important in both of these areas because through research, I will need to establish a code of ethics and experiment in ways that aren't harmful to anyone else. Edwards Lifesciences did this as well, and they are known for their transparency, which also definitely improves their reputation as a company, and it might even gain them more customers because of it. A career in Edwards Lifesciences would be more related to the engineering side of the medical field, which isn't the direction I'm planning on going, but I can definitely take lessons about the importance of ethics and transparency, and I can apply them to my own career when I'm older.
So, applying what I've learned about Edwards to my future career, I personally plan on going into the education field, teaching at the elementary level. Elementary education includes the range of grades from 1st to 7th, and even though I do not know exactly which subject I aim to teach, there's a high possibility that I could be teaching science to my students, since many of the grades listed in that range do not have teachers with specialized subjects. Additionally, 6th and 7th grade do have teachers with specialized subjects, so there is also still a possibility in that circumstance that I teach a science class. If that's the case, teaching my class about Edwards, even briefly, not only gives them an example of a successful company that advances medical technology and helps save lives, but does so ethically and at a high moral standard. Thank you guys so much for listening to our presentation on the ethical company of Edwards Lifesciences.